Alexa, play Afreen Afreen.
Coke Studio Season 9 plays.
Alexa, pause. We've all heard the Coke Studio jingle play before our favorite songs. But have you ever wondered why Coca-Cola started Coke Studio and how has it impacted the brand? Well, after we heard that Coke Studio was returning to India as Coke Studio Bharat, we started digging deep. Welcome back to Revolution Read On, a daily podcast where we break down one story from the world of business and finance. Year 2004. Coca-Cola became the market leader of the soft drinks industry and still wears the crown. Only other brand that can come close to its sweet success? Pepsi. The reason for Coke's success? Taste? Nah. And there's proof for this. Most people actually pick Pepsi over Coke in a blind taste test between the two. How does Coca-Cola have a bigger market share then? Brand value. After all, it spends billions in marketing and advertising. But in some markets, these ads haven't worked. Result, Pepsi has emerged as the market leader. One such market, Pakistan. Pepsi sponsored the Pakistani cricket board in the cricket crazy country. This helped it gain more market share and mind share. Now, Coca-Cola obviously wanted to counter this. That's when it came up with the idea of Coke Studio to win over Pakistan. But why Coke Studio and why music? Music has the power to connect us all. It doesn't matter who's listening, a physics teacher or a CEO, Dilbaro gets us all to shed a tear. So why not use this magic of music and create a brand campaign? That's exactly what Coca-Cola planned to capture the Pakistani market. The best part, this totally went with Coca-Cola's established brand values, unbottling happiness and refreshing the world. The problem? Pepsi had captured the music space with the Battle of the Bands. So, Coca-Cola had to come up with something different, something unique that would connect with everyone. It chose fusion music that would attract everyone, from the little boy learning the guitar to the older grandma knitting sweaters. This worked like a charm. Coke Studio didn't just win the hearts of Pakistanis, it won over the entire subcontinent. India, Bangladesh, Nepal, everyone was a fan. This newfound love increased Coke's market share to 38.8%. It also brought down Pepsi's 80% market share to 51%. With Coke Studio songs getting more and more popular, they were featured in Disney's Miss Marvel. Coke's market share could go even higher. While Coke Studio may be just beautiful music for you and I, it truly put Pakistan on the global map. It saved its music industry. But this came at a cost. Were the costs worth it? Coca-Cola has famously never revealed how much it costs to run Coke Studio. Some research agencies estimated that in 2015, it spent about $6 billion, 15% of its total worldwide revenue on the Coke Studio project. So, is all this hassle worth it? If you look at the example of Pakistan, then yes. In fact, in most countries where Coke Studio was launched, Coca-Cola has won market share or emerged as the market leader. And this isn't just a money-burning exercise. Coke actually earns from Coke Studio. How? YouTube monetization. Now, this may seem like a small number, but what other marketing campaign actually puts money in your hands along with consumers? Moreover, such marketing campaigns make more sense in today's times than the traditional TV commercials. You see, today's generation values experiences over tangible goods. So, giving them an experience to sell them a product is a better idea than spending money on a TV ad that most people would skip. And Coca-Cola needs this more than ever today. Probably why it is relaunching Coke Studio in India. More and more people today are aware of the harms of the excessively sugary drinks that soda companies sell us. No matter how strong or sexy or sappy, a TV ad wouldn't be enough to convince such health-conscious customers to drink soda. But music builds familiarity in their minds. They will subconsciously think of Coke every time they hear a Coke Studio song. And this could just convince them to sip soda, all without them even realizing what happened. Plus, Competition is tightening up in India, with Reliance and the Tata Group, through its acquisition of Bisleri, both entering the soda market. Coke no longer needs to just fight Pepsi. It needs to fight giants in their own home ground. The best way to do this? Get the home team's musicians to bat for you. But will music be enough to convince India to keep drinking Coke? Or should Coke focus on healthier alternatives to keep up with the times? Thank you for listening to this episode. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Until then, read on.